Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new here, my name's Shelly. I am a third grade teacher in Northern California. If you're not new here, you know what time it is. We have been anxiously waiting for this all summer long, and I am finally here. Before we get into our classroom, I just want to say a couple things because I don't want to talk a lot in this video. So if this is the first video of mine that you're clicking on, it has been quite the saga. My school is going through a massive renovation. School starts in 3 days and I am just now getting my keys today. I am getting a brand new classroom, which is incredible and I am so fortunate. However, 3 days to set up an entire classroom is a tad bit stressful. However, I'm going to document all of it for you here as always. I am looping with my class from last year. So I taught second grade last year and I took them all with me to third grade this year, which is nice because it takes a little bit of the pressure off feeling like I have to have everything perfectly dialed in order for them to get the routines. These kids know me, I know them. So that just makes me feel a lot better, a lot less pressure. But I'm still going to try and get as much done as I possibly can. I am also 5 months pregnant, so I get tired and winded very fast. So we are going to push through. What else before we get in there? As most of you know, I have an ebook. I wrote an ebook this summer all about classroom setup. I will link it down below for you. I break down all of the steps. I want to make a quick disclaimer. I am probably going to go a little bit out of order because this is my 7th year teaching and I only have 3 days. So I'm going to try and jam as much as I can in my 8 hours each day. So for the sake of the time crunch, I am probably going to just talk as little as possible, get in there, set stuff up, and then chat with you when I can. So if you are finally ready to watch the 23-24 classroom setup series, let's go. Are you ready to see this? I'm so overwhelmed, but it's so pretty. I'm dying. Okay, so this is what I walked into. All brand new. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little small. I don't know if it's because it's like cluttered or I just came from that massive classroom. But let's just do a quick walk around. So this is all my stuff. The desks are brand new. They have here's my small group table. I get 2 of these things, which is awesome. I'm gonna get rid of that. All my stuff, I get a teacher desk and this desk, which I'm probably going to get rid of one of because I don't need both. Let's see, here's this side. All these cabinets, bookcases. See, there's the other one. These whiteboards are the same as from my last new classroom. It has all that shelving. So much storage. This is insane. Okay, so my plan of attack is to put as much of this stuff away as I can, kind of empty it out, and then obviously try and get furniture dialed in. And if I feel like I'm really at a standstill, then I might just start covering the walls. I'm doing wood walls this year. So I don't know. I'm like so excited. This is crazy. But I have so much work to do in so little time. So here we go. Okay, so right now I'm experiencing something that I talk about in my book where all you want to do first is decorate, but there's so much that needs to get done first. I'm also using a strategy that I talk about in my book that I'm going to flip you around and kind of show you how I'm thinking through it. Okay, so there's lots of boxes, obviously. I've put away all my bins, or at least the stuff that's going to go in there. And I've dedicated zones in my room. And right now I'm just moving boxes to those areas. So I'm basically creating organized clutter, but this makes it so you can tackle one zone at a time. So before I even try and figure out like where I want to put all the things, I'm just putting them in categories, because I think really the only realistic goal I have for today, which would be huge, would be to unpack every single box and put everything in a place. Zero decorating is probably going to get done today, but that's the goal. So let's see if we can do it. I know I said I wasn't going to talk, but I feel like it's necessary at this point. I haven't even been here for an hour, but I feel good. Out of breath. There was a guy in here painting, so I like couldn't really record legally, have him in it, so I had to not. Basically, I was just moving boxes. So if you remember in my old classroom, I had like no storage. So I had all those white IKEA cabinets, all the white Kallax units. So I'm just kind of like trying to piece everything together because we have these drawer units and then I have all this cabinetry. So let me show you the zones that I've created so far in the room. We get that big TV, if you saw my last classroom, it's gonna go here. So this is gonna be my whole group space. This is gonna be my teacher space. These cabinets I'm going to use for teaching resources, read alouds, anything that I would need to teach are going to be dedicated for these two cabinets. Then this section is kind of like games / miscellaneous stuff. Then over here, these are all like extra bins and things that I have that are going to be dedicated for this big cabinet. Over here is going to be all of my housekeeping things, my like laminators, all the stuff that I use that the kids don't need, snacks, all that stuff. So that's gonna go here, Ziplocs, tissues, you name it. This area is going to be library, I believe, / I think I'm gonna do like my student work, and then I have like some of that fake grass that everyone's using because it's so cute, and do like a family wall. I might actually do that here because I think that's a perfect wall for it. And what else goes there? I'm going to use this unit. Each kid's gonna get their own cubby, and that's where their headphones, login card, mouse are going to live, and I'm thrilled about that. This is stuff that I need to get rid of. And then my small group area I'm going to put right here, I think. And then back to my teacher space. I'm gonna get rid of the filing cabinet once I'm allowed to. I have a whole nother one of these that I think I'm gonna use as like student mailboxes maybe. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to have in them. Maybe a clipboard. I don't really know because they have their like under desk area. So that just, I don't know. Anyway, so I don't want these. I have my wobble stools, so I'm going to get rid of those. I don't want those big red things, even though these kids will probably like them. I freaking hate red, you guys. It's just like the color of anger, you know? I don't know. I don't like it. Okay, so now I'm just going to start unloading all these boxes. I think I'm going to start here because that seems like the easiest. so this is where we're at so far. These are all of my character ed books and like seasonal read alouds that I don't want the kids to have. That's where all my curriculum for ELA is going to go. Other random things. So that's done. Now I think I'm going to sort. So I got most of these bins away. Now I'm going to tackle this corner because there's only a couple boxes. The hair has gone up because it's 105 today. Luckily the AC's cranking. But I know I keep referencing my ebook, but it's because I've laid out all that thinking there. And it's funny because now that I'm doing it, I'm like, oh yeah, I talked about that. Okay. Again, in the book, I talk about having like a one item at a time mentality. For me right now, I'm going like one box at a time. And as you can see, we are making progress. So here's a quick shot of where we're at. All right, you're next. Okay, I just had lunch with the staff. It's currently 12, almost 12:40, and I have unpacked a lot of boxes, but I've started creating some lovely piles. I'm just trying to figure out how to store everything, and it's just a lot of staring at stuff, so I haven't been filming a ton. So like I said, my goal is to unpack almost everything. However, I'm finding that to unpack certain boxes, I have to at least move certain furniture where I want it. So I'm gonna move some things around right now. I think I'm gonna push all the desks over here, move the big pieces where I want them for now, and then go from there. Okay, here is a little overview. I'm making a ton of progress. It's already 2 o'clock. So this is where I'm currently at. So this plug right here is the only plug that charges our Chromebooks, which is so silly, but my Chromebook cart will have to go there, whatever. We got these 2 units, which are cool. This one I put each kid's headphone, mouse, and they'll get their login cards. And then in here, these will be their student cubbies, so their binders will go in there, and that's where I'll mail back any papers. And then in here I put big clipboards. I am not even going to tackle my library today. This is what I am avoiding. This is like all the random knick-knacky stuff that I just really don't want to sort and go through, but I'm going to force myself to do this next. I'm going to use like these drawers and stuff for this. What else? These are the only boxes I have left, and they're like random supplies and stuff. But other than that, all the boxes are gone except for the books. This is all trash, not this thing obviously, but all trash, not the mirror. So my goal before I leave is to get all this stuff put away, and then maybe, just maybe, start covering this wall. Eek! I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I'm sweating. I just made like 4 trips to my car. I cleared off everything, and then I brought a bunch of stuff in from my car. So it's okay. I knew everything wasn't gonna get put away today. That was just my goal. So tomorrow I'm gonna come in, put everything away, and then start putting stuff up on the walls. But I have 33 minutes before I can leave. So I am going to do 2 things. 1, I'm going to measure for labels that I need to make. And 2, I'm going to see if these grass square things that I bought will fit. So I'm going to do that now, but I'm going to end this vlog here. I don't know what you're going to see. It felt like a whirlwind, as the first day usually does. Tomorrow I'm going to film day 2. Wednesday I'm going to film day 3. Thursday is the first day of school. So if you aren't already, please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the whole series. I know it's short. I know it's late, but we're here nonetheless. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.